Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be on the site Tier Maker, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be ranking all of the 2022-23 NBA City Edition jerseys. They got released a couple of days ago. I haven't looked at the majority of them yet, but now I literally just saw them all. And we're going to be ranking them. So these are my first time rankings, first time seeing them. Uh, I did see the Suns one. Where's the Suns? There. I saw the New York one and I saw the Minnesota one. So far, but I don't know. So we're going straight up. We're gonna do this bar down style. There's one in the trash and then ABC, and then this is the best. So bar down style, um, one jersey in the best. So yeah, these are my rankings. They're not yours. So I'm going to be putting my opinion in this. All right, so we're gonna start it off. Atlanta. Atlanta, I'm gonna put a B tier. Actually, it's an A tier. A for Atlanta. Um, Very low quality image, but I like it. I think it's nice. I think this is supposed to be peach, from what I've heard. Peaches. It's a nice jersey. It doesn't really fit the Hawks theme though, so I'm gonna put it in B. Next up, Boston Celtics. Tree, evergreen. I think that's evergreen. Like it reminds me of a Christmas tree, the shade of green, and I think it's a nice jersey. I love the side piping in beige, and we got the black trim. I think it's a nice jersey. A tier jersey for me. Next up, Brooklyn Nets. C tier. That's an easy C tier for me. Um, Actually, it's pretty trash. Yeah, trash. I don't know what the motivation was behind it, but I definitely know that it's I don't like it. I don't think it looks good. I don't think it works. Brooklyn has some pretty mid-tier jerseys. But they're solid, they get the work done, but not really. Next up, Charlotte, also trash. I love all of Charlotte's jerseys. I do not like this one. This one looks pathetic to me. Um, Looks like they put not a lot of effort into it. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I should probably have done a little bit more research, but I'm just gonna go off of how they look. But as I'm saying this right now, I'm looking it up. What is it supposed to be? Because I know the stories for about three of these jerseys. Atlanta, I know the story for. I know the story for Phoenix. I know the story for New York and Minnesota. But that's really it. So yeah. Um, Next up, Chicago. It looks like a jersey that Chicago normally wears. Um, but it's still a good jersey. I'm gonna put it in B tier though, only because it looks like a normal jersey. It doesn't look like a City Edition jersey. Um, Called the Municipal Y. I'm looking all this stuff up now. Um, Next up, the Land, Cleveland. Um, that's a C tier jersey. It's a D tier jersey. Trash. It's trash. The Land, I know that's Cleveland's nickname, but seriously, you couldn't have done anything else. If you made this red maroon and made this the old blue that they used in the early 2000s and made that orange or something, I think that would have looked good. But apparently it's supposed to be vintage as my dog decides to do wag herself. I don't know if y'all heard that. Next up, Dallas. That's an A tier jersey. That is a solid A tier jersey. And this is retro. Apparently, it's supposed to be retro. It works well. These colors, you can never go wrong, and they made it original enough for me. I like it. I think it's a good jersey. Um, Next up, Denver Nuggets. Apparently, this is supposed to be based off of iconic architecture. It's kind of weird. It's really weird, actually. Yeah. And as I look at this, I realize that there's one team that doesn't have a City Connect jersey, and that's Utah. I don't know why, but they don't have one. Um, it kind of reminds me of the Warriors, actually, these colors, and I don't know what that is supposed to be red. I don't know why. So yeah, that's really it. Okay, this is a C tier jersey for me. Detroit Pistons. My dog, Lexi, stop. My dog's being weird. Um, Creativity and dot dot dot. I'm not gonna open the link because then actually I will open the link. Detroit City Edition uniform, the Saint. Saint Cecilia. Creative. The uniform design of Saint Cecilia. Historic gymnasium in the heart of Detroit where many legends have played basketball. Okay, I thought this was related to like Christianity. And I was like, but but Detroit, just judging off of how good it looks, it doesn't look good at all. Especially when it compared to jerseys like Dallas's. And we have another jersey coming up soon. I don't want to give any hints, but that looks really nice. Next up, I know this backstory because my parents told me the backstory as we were watching the Warriors game last night, which I think they lost, so that's good. Warriors losing always good. Or maybe they won. I think they might have won actually. Draymond's green number. Celebrating woman with a rose. It's a C tier jersey. I like the message. The design isn't really that great. That as a logo itself is pretty cool. If they had left this all black without the gradient into the rose, it would have been a lot better in my opinion. Next up, I think they've had this jersey before, but you can never go wrong with this jersey. I'm putting it in the best for now. It's the Houston Rockets City Edition jersey. That is a great jersey. I love the way it looks. It screams Houston. It gives me early 2000s vibes. And I like it. I like it a lot. Next up, Pacers. This is just barely an A, not an A. This is just barely a B tier jersey. It's on the cusp of A and B tier though. We should like sort these out. So yeah, it's barely on the cusp of A tier and B tier. But the Pacers, I like it. It's a good jersey. The Pacers, though, their jerseys, I like them, but I don't like them a whole lot. Like I've seen that with their home jersey, their away jersey, their one that says Indiana Pacers on the like in a circle. That jersey, they're all good jerseys. They just never like scream to me, if that makes any sense. Next up, we're gonna go through the two Los Angeles teams. But first, before we go to the Lakers, we gotta go to the Clippers. This screams Los Angeles. Like, if you were to ask me what the Los Angeles team was, I'd point at this jersey. It it's it captures what I think city jerseys should be, and that is representing their city. And I'll rank the next one. It's a high C for me, but the clear difference between this one is you look at this Lakers, that's what I think. But you look at this Los Angeles, that's what you think. And actually, I'm going to put it in the best for now for that reason because it fits the idea of what you think the city is. Like, I don't imagine Los Angeles being royal purple and white. I imagine it being dark and a rainbow because Los Angeles is dark. Hashtag Dodgers suck. Um, but yeah, this, I mean, these three jerseys in A tier are only there because they're nice jerseys. If it was based on what the city provided, it would probably be Atlanta in first in this category. Um, Next up, Memphis Grizzlies. I thought they were going to do something from the Vancouver Grizzlies. I kind of think they did actually with that font, but it's a low B for me, really low B. Uh, Memphis, I like I like the inspiration, big Memphis sound, but and I think the side of there that looks nice. I just I don't know about it. I don't I don't really think it works. I'm like also ranking these of what I buy them, and obviously there's one that I'd buy no doubt, but like this I would buy, these three I would buy, these I would buy, and then nah, not really, definitely not. Next up, Miami. This one's an A tier. It's just past the Celtics, and you look at this, what it represents what Miami should be, and I like that. Um, so yeah, I think it works. It goes through the M, then the like Miami Vice, then the I from the Miami, and then the A from the Miami Heat, and then I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it looks like Miami. It I think I think of Miami when I see it. I'm so sorry for my parents talking in the background. Um, Milwaukee Bucks. The title says it's supposed to be a gathering place. I have no clue what that means. It's an A tier jersey though. Like I like it. I would buy this definitely over a lot of the jerseys that the Bucks have. Um, but I think it just fits Milwaukee's theme, Wisconsin's theme in general with the green right here. I think it's a jersey that works. I like it. Minnesota. So this is the one that I know the full backstory from because I actually saw their post on Instagram. It's a creative community is the theme, but I saw this thing. This is another A tier jersey. I like a lot of these jerseys. Um, and I saw this thing. These two colors are from the Timberwolves original logo. This is from the Timberwolves logo in the 2000s when it was the big scary wolf, but that this is its eyes and this is its mouth or something. I like that, and then I don't know what that color was from, but they took all the colors from the logos, and I thought that was really cool. Um, Next up, we got New Orleans. It's a really I want to put it in A, but I'm putting a lot of jerseys in A. I feel like so I'm gonna give it the top spot in B. Um, but it's a low A, high B for me. Um, and looking at this, what other city other than New Orleans would you think about looking at this? I really don't think you can think of any. Maybe the Jazz actually, but I think this is a jersey that fits with New Orleans. I think it's way better than every single jersey that the Pelicans have, and I like it. Next up, C tier, right here. New York Knicks. It's a high C though. It's probably the highest C. Actually, it's a low B. This is a high C right here. Yeah, we're gonna move that. New York Knicks. I saw I saw this jersey on Instagram again, but I don't know what the what the theme is supposed to be for this jersey. But nevertheless, it looks cool. I don't know if I would buy it, but it looks cool. Next up, I mean, they basically copied each other in my opinion, but I think the Thunder did a worse job. Uh, Thunder, I would never buy this jersey personally. There's a lot better Thunder jerseys, but thinking of Oklahoma City, I only think of one thing when I think of Oklahoma City, and that's Kevin Durant. Totally not something else. That is very tragic. Whenever I think of the city, but I don't really know what to say. It's not a city like Los Angeles where everybody knows it. So they can't really go anything with their city, but still. Orlando Magic, this is trash. And I'm gonna say actually the Warriors one is trash too. I'm gonna say why this is trash. What kind of difference? I've seen this Orlando Magic jersey before. They've worn this Orlando Magic jersey before. I don't see any different between this and I know that there's I'm looking it up right now because I've seen it. I've seen this Orlando Magic jersey combo before. And it's literally that. I think they took the pinstripes away. I'm looking at it right now. I'm not going to put it on because I don't know how. But that's. They did nothing. But it's still a good jersey. It still looks good. I just don't know. Next up, PDX. That's Portland's airport code. It's a really low C for me. It looks Oregon, and I like it, but you look at PDX, I thought it was Phoenix at first because although Portland is like is although Portland is like PDX, you'd think of Phoenix because there's a P and an X in Phoenix, and there's not a P or a D or an X in Portland. So I thought this was Phoenix at first, but I actually know what Phoenix is because I saw it on Instagram. But I like the colors, but write Portland in this color right here, and then move this a little bit down. Right, Portland right here. That's such a good jersey. That's an A tier jersey. But I just don't know who's playing when I see this. Next up, Philadelphia. They only get a B for this because I'm actually going to move this up. They only get a B for this because I like I think that they did a good job capturing what a city jersey should be, but execution pretty horribly in my opinion. I don't like it. Like brotherly love, we get it. It's the city of brotherly love. It's also the city of I'm gonna throw a battery at somebody and try climbing a pole. But yeah, whatever. Okay, this one takes the best. And this actually captures this is one good and two captures what a City Connect jersey should be. I love the backstory behind it. It's related to the Native Indian tribes or Native American tribes in the state of Arizona. And I think it looks really, really good. Really, really good jersey. I think it looks better than the Los Angeles jersey. So yeah. Next up, Sacramento King City. It's my list, okay? It's my list. And if I want to put it in A, then I'm going to put it in A. Because for a good 3 years, we haven't have had a solid jersey, in my opinion. This breaks the trend. The Kings finally got a jersey right. And I'd argue that probably their City edition in 2021 was pretty good. I like this one a lot more. King City got the purple, got the gray. I love it when the Kings use the gray and the purple together. I think it looks really, really good. And gray being the primary color, I would like this to be a home jersey. Next up, San Antonio Spurs. Um, I like this jersey. It's an A tier for me. I don't know what it's supposed to represent. Retro accents. I see it. I love it. I love this jersey. This is such a nice jersey. Another jersey I would buy. Like these four are on my wish list. Like if I'm gonna buy jerseys, those would those would be the four I'd buy. Um, Next up, Toronto Raptors. Am I getting sick? I feel like I'm getting sick, guys. Um, it's a pretty C tier jersey. Um, I just look at it and I'm like, bro, what? Like literally, bro, what? Like it looks like a jersey that they should have worn the second they won the finals. Like, you know how MLB does their gold program jerseys where if they win, they'll make a gold jersey for the team. Like that's what that reminds me of. And I don't really like it. Next up, Washington's Cherry Blossoms. This is another A. Um I see a lot of these teams, a lot of Washington teams reverting to cherry blossoms. Actually, I only see the Nationals and now the Washington Wizards do it, but they both execute it very, very nicely. Like these are the five jerseys I will buy. Spurs in this order, actually, in this order. Sacramento Kings, because obviously the Kings have to be first. Even though it's not my favorite, the Kings have to be first. Second, Suns for sure. Third, Spurs. Fourth, Clippers. Fifth, Washington. I think the Wizards jersey is amazing, especially with the cherry blossom. The pink, really, really nice. And that'll do it for my rankings of the 2022-2023 NBA City Edition jerseys. Again, this is my list. What do you guys think about my list? Comment what you guys think below. And I'd like to thank all of y'all for watching. If y'all like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, all that, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye!